Hey, what's up everyone? Pasay Baller here. We are now this third game for today, January 11, 2024. This is a Western Conference matchup between Portland Trail Blazers and OKC Thunder. This one will happen at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. That's going to be 9 o'clock a.m. here in Manila. I'm just inviting everyone who have not subscribed yet to our YouTube account or YouTube channel, Pasay Baller. Please click on the subscribe button below. At the same time, hit on that bell logo. That way, automatically, you guys will be receiving notifications whenever new videos are loaded. Now, Portland Trail Blazers approaching this game, they got a record of 10 wins and 26 losses. OKC Thunder, they have a record of 25 wins and 11 losses. So we have two teams right here having an entirely different story on both sides, right? As we all know, we actually provide free picks right here in our YouTube channel. But for those who would want to avail our premium picks or premium packages, you might want to reach us through Instagram, Telegram, WhatsApp, or even Messenger. Just check on the descriptions of our videos and you would actually see the details right there. The spread that is given is minus 13.5. That's a big spread. Minus 13.5, and that's given towards OKC Thunder. OKC Thunder, they would have the home court advantage on this. Not only that, they do have the momentum as approaching this game. OKC Thunder, they have won back-to-back. And for their last 10 games, OKC Thunder, they have won 7 times. For Portland Trail Blazers approaching this game, they are coming off a loss. And for their last 10 games, Portland Trail Blazers, they have only won 3 times. In terms of fatigue, though, Portland Trail Blazers, they do have the advantage because OKC Thunder, they just played last night against Miami Heat when they actually defeated Miami 128-120. Now let's take a look at the availability of the players and the health of both teams. For Portland Trail Blazers, man, their bigs are actually out. Not sure what's going on, but all of the players in IL for Portland are all either centers or power forwards. Talking about Robert Williams, DeAndre Ayton, Jabari Walker, and Moses Brown. So 4 players are out for Portland. Now let's take a look at OKC. For OKC, I can see a couple of players in IL, Bertans and Sarr. So obviously, OKC Thunder, they do have the advantage in terms of health because, again, they only have a couple of players out, while Portland Trail Blazers, they have 4, not to mention that a couple of those players are actually their core players or part of their starting unit. All right, so going back to the game, a lot of people are saying, hey, you know what, let's not overthink basketball. And maybe this is it. OKC Thunder, a very good team, going up against Portland Trail Blazers, who got a lot of talent, but is struggling. But hey, you know what, this is betting, and we are having some spread. And the spread is at 13.5. So we got to consider some stuff, it's not just straight up basketball, like who's going to win, So OKC Thunder, obviously, they do have the advantage in pretty much all aspects. They are at home. They are coming off a win. They got some momentum. Well, perhaps if there's one thing that Portland Trail Blazers has an advantage on would be fatigue, because Portland Trail Blazers, they are well rested coming onto this game, right? So that's something huge. A lot of people, or a lot of bettors don't consider that much, but I always consider the fatigue factor, so to speak. Now, OKC Thunder, I can't really imagine Portland Trail Blazers like winning over OKC, especially with the kind of play that OKC has been presenting for the past couple of games. But the spread of 13.5 kind of made me pause, considering the fact that number one, OKC Thunder, they will be playing back-to-back games in back-to-back nights. So there's a possibility that, yes, if indeed, the coaching staff already felt like they have already won the game and all that, and they would actually give extra rest minutes for their stars or for their starters, right? And that's logical. If I were one of the coaches, I would do that. I'm not going to go ahead and tire my stars out if we all know that we're already winning this game, right? Number 2, Portland Trail Blazers, they are coming off rest, and OKC Thunder, they are, they must be a bit tired going up against Miami Heat, and it wasn't like it was an easy win against Miami. And Portland Trail Blazers, I know their defense sucks, and that's being straight up. But Portland Trail Blazers, they do have some, they do have some scorers. Now they do have Jeremy Grant. Anthony Simons is a superstar. Just watch out for that kid. All right. Anthony Simons averages around like 25 points a game right now. Yeah, Anthony Simons. He silently does that for Portland. They also have Brogdon off the bench, and what I like about what I like about their lineup here is that they do have Sharp and they do have Jeremy Grant, so that they can either switch whoever's going to take on SGA, because SGA can explode by like 35 points or whatever, and again, at least they got Jeremy Grant and Sharp. They got athleticism and length, whichever is needed to again contain a possible SGA blowout. So I'm undecided Portland Trail Blazers in here. As you can see, there's some sort of a trend in Portland's game. They would actually perform well, and then they would actually do bad, and then they would perform well. Not necessarily win, but they perform well, right? If you take a look at it, they actually defeated Brooklyn Nets, like a couple of games back, and then they lost to the New York Knicks, and they got massacred by the Knicks. Now, on this one, I don't know. I'm not saying that Portland will win, but I'm thinking that Portland Trail Blazers would be able to cover the spread. So my pick would be Portland plus 13.5. Again, that's Portland Trail Blazers plus 13.5. Peace out, Pasay Love, and God bless.